5 free plays, Major League Baseball and the English Premier League. We went 5-0 yesterday on the Power 5. Let's see if we can break out the broom for another sweep. Got an early bet for you here on Saturday. But before I get to that, just a reminder to please smash that like button if you agree. So without further ado, let's head to the English Premier League. What a season opener it was yesterday as defending champion Liverpool beat Bournemouth 4-2. I gave you Liverpool to win, plus both teams to score. Got a little dicey there for about 10 minutes, but that plus money prop ended up cashing. Now let's talk Burnley, Tottenham, 10 a.m. Eastern on Peacock. I like the under 2.5 for this match. I get all the talk about Burnley during the offseason has centered around the idea that they cannot possibly sustain last season's defensive numbers down in the championship. I don't disagree with that, for the record. Not only is Burnley stepping up to the top flight, but they also lost their ace goalkeeper, James Trafford. Plus, while they conceded only 16 goals all of last season, that was on 39.1 XG. If you need clarification on that, ask down below. But while it's a lock, Burnley's going to concede more goals this season in the Premier League. It's not like I see him conceding 3 times Saturday against Spurs, and that's the key because there's a good chance Burnley won't score here. So under 2.5. I will have another Premier League bet for you coming up for Sunday later in the show. It's going to be on the Manchester United Arsenal match. But before I get to that and Saturday's MLB rundown, I wanted to let you know that I do have a 5% max bet for Saturday over at WagerTalk.com. These are rare and the highest rating I give to any release. This one is an MLB 65% record with all max bets in 2025. That's across all sports. We've had some big ones. You guys remember Ohio State over Oregon in the Rose Bowl and New Year's Day? How about the Eagles first half in the Super Bowl? So after you're done watching this video, be sure to head over to wt.buzz/BP. Click the link in the description below. Okay, now let's run through Saturday's 3 national TV games in MLB. Pirates Cubs on FS1, 2:20 Eastern. I'll go under 9 here. What in God's name has happened to this Cubs lineup? They've scored more than 4 runs just once in the last 7 games and only 3 times this entire month. Yeah, they're still 4th in runs per game for the season, but I'm not willing to trust them here. Pirates starter Mike Burrows has typically been outstanding or bad. I'll bank on the former happening today. Meanwhile, you could typically bank on the Pirates offense being bad, even though they won yesterday, just 3 runs, and they still rank dead last in runs scored. So even if the Cubs do rediscover past form at the plate, a good shot this one still stays under. Since he rejoined the starting rotation back in late June, the Cubs showed Imanaga has had just 1 start where he allowed more than 3 runs. By the way, the past 5 meetings between the Cubs and Pirates all have stayed under the total. Number 3, Tigers Twins, 7:15 Eastern on Fox. The Tigers keep beating the Twins, and the price keeps getting cheaper. Okay, I'll take the Tigers money line in this one. They beat the Twins 4-3 in extras on Thursday. Then a 7-0 shutout last night. Tonight, the AL Central leaders get their crack at Zebby Matthews, who has a 5.11 ERA. I know Casey Mize hasn't been much better for Detroit recently, but again, the Tigers, they closed minus 188 on the money line Thursday, then minus 123 Friday. Now we're getting them closer to even money overnight. Thank you, odds makers. Give me the Tigers. Number 4, Yankees Cardinals, also 7:15 Eastern on Fox. So you're either getting this or Twins Tigers. The Yankees actually won a game last night, though, true to their recent form. They tried their best to blow it before eventually holding on for the 4-3 final. Tonight, let's lay the half run in the first 5 with Max Fried, who I think is due for a good start. St. Louis has scored the fewest runs in all of baseball over the last 30 games. Their starter, Sonny Gray, for Saturday, he's got a 6.26 ERA over his last 5 starts. I know the last 2 are pretty good, but still, I prefer Fried to Gray. I prefer the Yankees to the Cardinals. That's Yankees first 5 run line. Again, don't forget about that 5% max bet Saturday in Major League Baseball. It's on a game I did not talk about here, obviously. In addition to going 5-0 with the Power 5 yesterday, My premium release on Milwaukee, that was also a winner. What a comeback, too. My clients, they're back up over 50 units since May 24th. I have not had a losing record in any month during 2025. So what are you waiting for? A rare 5% max bet awaits you over at wt.buzz/BP. Also, don't forget about that 7-day special for just $69. You get every play I release for the next week. The 5% play will cost you $35 by itself. So for just $34 more, guys, why not get a bunch more winning picks? Again, that is right there on my page, wt.buzz/BP. Okay, I promised you more soccer, and I will deliver. Manchester United, Arsenal, 11:30 a.m. Eastern on Sunday. I'm giving you this play today because tomorrow will be a special edition of the Power 5 with 5 college football futures. Yes, we're going to start talking college football here on the program. So you got some time to get it, to get your bet in for the headliner for match week 1 in the English Premier League. Same as Burnley Tottenham. I like the under 2.5 here. Arsenal's on the short list for best defensive club in the world. 3 straight second place finishes in the EPL for the Gunners. They conceded a league low 34 goals last season. Of course, lack of finishing ability is what you'll typically hear cited for why Arsenal has not won the league these last few years. As for Manchester United, they're going to be better this season. How could they not? But it may take some time for all these new signees to gel. Thus, I think it's going to take a while for the attack to get going. So under 2.5. All right. Recap time here on the show. Let's go through them one more time. Number 1, Burnley, Tottenham, under 2.5 this morning. Number 2, Pirates, Cubs, under 9. Number 3, Tigers money line against the Twins. If you go back to Thursday, I actually gave you the Twins plus 1.5 as a on the run line. That was a winner as they lost by 1 run. But again, this price just keeps getting too cheap on the Tigers. All they do is keep beating the Twins. Number 4, we like the Yankees first 5 run line. So lay the half a run in the first 5 with them against the Cardinals. And then number 5, this one is for Sunday, Man U, Arsenal under 2.5. All right, go ahead and comment down below with your thoughts on those plays. If there is a game that I did not talk about, you would like my opinion on, go ahead, ask away. If I see it in time, I'll be happy to answer the question. If you just want to let us know what you're betting on Saturday, do that as well. Leave it down in the comments section below. Just let's keep the show interactive. Always enjoy that. And don't forget about the 5% max bet Saturday in Major League Baseball. However, before you go, please do click subscribe. Always appreciate the support here at the program. I'm going to be back with that special edition of the Power 5 tomorrow. 5 college football futures that you'll want to bet. Until then, let's cash some tickets.